Hi everyone, it's Eva Pietrzak here from Abundant Results Coaching. I'm just back from my training with my mentor Bob Proctor, and I am buzzing with information I can't wait to share with you. Today I would love to talk about psychocybernetics. It's a concept that I had no clue about for majority of my life, and that's why I didn't know how to transform my life in many areas, starting from the fear of public speaking. I used to be really petrified of speaking in public, and the reason was my psychocybernetics. Psychocybernetics is it's a concept that was designed in 1960s by Maxwell Maltz, who was a plastic or aesthetic surgeon, and he discovered that we have cybernetic mechanism in our mind, our self-image, which actually directs us to certain goals. And we can never outperform that cybernetic mechanism. So how could you describe it? Well, this is actually the book, so I would highly recommend to you guys, if this sounds interesting, what I'm going to be speaking about today. It's totally transformed my life. Psychocybernetics is pretty much the reason why we are getting the results we're getting, and also the way to transform your results in all areas of life. So let me talk a little bit about psychocybernetics and explain what it truly is. We all have cybernetic mechanism in our mind called self-image, which is literally like thermostat. You know the way when thermostat is set for certain temperature and cold air blows in? The temperature resets and it goes back to where it was programmed. Well, our self-image or our level of self-esteem, our deepest thoughts about ourselves is like that. It's a thermostat. So for instance, if we have a thermostat of I am big, let's say, my body is big, it doesn't matter if I push myself to go and exercise a lot and eat healthy for a month, my cybernetic mechanism has to reset, so it has to bounce back. If I have a program in my mind that I'm a 30,000 income earner working for someone else, and I step outside of comfort zone, so maybe I try to develop some extra business, multiple income streams, my thermostat needs to be reset. So something will happen to bring me back, and probably the avenues that I've been testing will not succeed as much as I would like to, because my thermostat is set at 30,000 working for someone else rather than 100,000 working for myself. And we could be pretty much discussing every area of your life. Your thermostat or your psychocybernetics is dictating the limit of how far you can go in your life. So let me give you an example. Self-image is pretty much how you think, how you feel, and how you behave in any area of your life. So when I started my business, becoming a coach, a consultant, I had to completely change my behavior. I had to completely change my thinking. So I needed to become a salesperson. I needed to start presenting my business to others. And I'm sure if you're a business owner or if you're a salesperson, you know what that means. It's pretty scary exercise at the start. And I remember until I changed my self-image, how I'm programmed at the deep depth of my subconscious mind, it was a truly scary experience. I had lots of negative thoughts about going out there and presenting my business idea, making phone calls, following up. Now I'm in love with selling. I love presenting this information to others as service because I've created different perceptions on sales. I know that for me, selling is service, and presenting what I've got is actually doing service for anybody that wants it. And I had to program that at my cybernetic mechanism so that my mind doesn't block me from taking continuous actions and presenting my business ideas to others. I also had to plant different positive ideas and perceptions about sales, about follow-ups, about meeting people, rather than just sitting in front of the fridge and praying for my food to come out. Lots of us have that kind of syndrome. We want our results, but we don't want to put skin in the game. So psychocybernetics is truly crucial to learn. What are your deepest thoughts about yourself? How are you programmed to perform? It's causing the limit of your performance. And if you would like to multiply your income, if you would like to expand your business, if you would like to shed the weight, if you would like to attract your love partner, you really need to know about psychocybernetics, because we are deeply programmed at the depth of our subconscious mind. We have limits to how far we can go. go. And guess what? We can actually change those limits. So finally, I'd love to invite you to a special webinar, which I'm actually going to run tomorrow at 8 p.m. Irish time. We will be talking about psychocybernetics, and we will be talking about the concept of self-image. I truly believe that any person who is wanting success in any area of your life, whether this is money, business, your love life, your weight, you really need to learn about psychocybernetics, because this is the key to your results. We can try pushing our results on the surface level, but if the results are not programmed at the depth of our subconscious mind, if our self-image doesn't catch up, it's like a rubber band. We're stretching, 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 and going backwards. So I would love to share this information with you. So if you can be with us, I will pop the link under this video. And by all means, if you know anybody that could benefit from this information, also invite them. It's so powerful. Thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic week. Take care.